Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to create a work of art inspired by the German artist Claudia Chaseling. Claudia Chaseling was born in 1973 in Munich. She is known for her large-scale paintings that are often created to be displayed on concrete floors and walls. These spatial murals fill the wall and seem to drip onto the floor with organic shapes, swirls, and waves. Chaseling chooses to use colors that are bright, which provide high contrast with the negative space that is a shiny aluminum gray. Here are a few examples of her work. Today we are going to create a mixed media collage. A mixed media work of art is something that is made using lots of different art supplies, like crayons, markers, paper, and aluminum foil. Collage is a French word meaning to glue or to paste. We are going to create a collage by gluing paper that has been colored with crayons and markers to a piece of cardboard that is covered in aluminum foil. Here are the materials that you will need to do this project: white paper, crayons, markers, scissors, a spray bottle of water or a small cup of water, plastic bag, a piece of cardboard, aluminum foil, white glue, and even though it's not necessary, I did find tape to be helpful. First, I'm going to start with a blank sheet of paper. I will be cutting this up later, so I need to make sure this piece of paper isn't in a notebook. I'm going to start by drawing lines from the top of my paper to the bottom with crayon. I use many different types of lines, and each time I draw a different type of line, I change colors. Once I fill my paper with different lines going up and down, I take my paper and I rotate it so that the lines I drew are going side to side. Then I draw more lines going up and down going this direction. I set this paper aside to do the next step. You may want to protect your work area before doing the next step because it could get a little messy. Now I'm going to smooth out my plastic bag on my work surface. Next, I choose whether I want to use warm colors or cool colors. Warm colors make me think of fire: red, orange, yellow, and even pink. Cool colors make me think of a cool forest: green, blue, purple. Once I've decided on which colors to use, I color blobs of color on the plastic bag. These blobs can be close to each other, but I try not to let them touch. I cover the plastic bag with my blobs. I then take my spray bottle of water and spray the marker blobs, about 10 sprays, and then I place my paper crayon side down in the marker. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can use a small cup of water and sprinkle the water on with your fingers. I rub the back of the paper to make sure all of the edges get color. I then carefully pull the paper away from the bag and set it aside to dry. Once my paper has dried, I turn it over and draw 2 different types of lines going up and down, and 2 going side to side. I then use my scissors to cut my paper on the lines. I end up with 9 different shapes. Now, I cover a piece of cardboard with aluminum foil. I use a little glue on the front of my cardboard, and I use some tape to secure it on the back. Lastly, I use glue to add my cutout shapes onto the front. The shapes are close together, but not touching. So here is my mixed media collage inspired by Claudia Chaseling. I can't wait to see what yours looks like. Till next time, happy creating!